Hello, Timbrina. I'm back again with another interesting talk kama kawaida. My parting shot has always been each day is a learning day. So today is another day and we are going to learn a new topic. And today I'm going to talk about something that is very sensitive, and it's about how to resolve a conflict. So, this is an important life skill that has never been taught in school, and most of us we have gone through conflicts. And unless you have an idea on how to deal with a conflict, it is always very hard for you to be able to resolve it. So you must learn this in life, because without knowing how to resolve a conflict, life will be very miserable. So lazima tu kue aware of how you are going to do and what you are going to do, so that maybe you, in case you come across a conflict, you will be able to be in the best position on how to solve it. Conflict is everywhere. So conflict is everywhere, and it is something that we need to learn on how to deal with them. So how do you work it out? How do you work out a conflict? A conflict is something that is very, very, very sensitive, and it needs us to stand firm so that we can be able to overcome it. Then conflict is not avoiding or just appeasing or just moving on. Unless you have addressed this problem head on, you will not be able to move on well. So conflicts are things that we need to work on, and there are issues that are very relevant in the society. So, and then conflict don't need cowardice. You don't need to just to be a coward. When then it has a big damage in it has a very big damage at our workplace, can erode the strength and satisfaction of relationships, and it can also even make people feel physically sick or in pain. So conflict is something that is not good, and if it is not addressed, it can lead to tremendous injury to people, and also it can lead to depression. So conflict causes death. They can cause death because when one goes through depression is in stages, and there is a place where now depression takes center stage in the life of an individual, and by doing so, it becomes very hard. It becomes very hard for one to be able to to overcome it. So mental health problems such as depression, as I've already said, and anxiety come up when conflict is not resolved. So it's always good for us to make sure that we can overcome it. So it can stop you from enjoying life because you are constantly angry, sad, grieving, or yearning for closure. So sometimes people, when they go through conflicts, they have a tendency of hiding themselves in places where they don't want to mingle with others, and due to this, now the happiness that this person requires will not be fulfilled. So it also affects badly your self-esteem. Self-esteem is the way you see yourself, or the way you view yourself. And the moment self-esteem of an individual has been interfered with, it becomes very hard even for this person to be free, or for this person to be able to speak with people directly. So this person will have a tendency of not even getting involved with others. So resolve conflict. It has one. It blocks your fellowship with God, because you cannot be close with God and you say that you are not close with other people. So close to God, you have to also to be close to people. So the moment you are not handling conflict, you are indeed making a big gap between God and you, because God will always love somebody who is close with others, so that then therefore then you can say that you are close with him. The other thing is that it blocks your prayers from being answered. God was very specific. God cannot have your prayers, cannot hear or cannot answer your prayers if you are not in good terms with other people. That one is for sure. And even it is the biblical. God said, "Go and forgive 70 times by 7." And Him Himself died on the cross on behalf of our sins so that we can be free. So by Him forgiving us of all the evil things that we had done, so it means that we need to emulate Him here on earth by following suit. So it means that we need to also to forgive others so that God can answer our prayer. If you are not in good terms with other people, God is love, and you need to learn how to love. So God says that love one another, and also said that love the other person as you love yourself. Then the other thing is this, that it blocks your happiness. You know, everybody has to look for his or her own happiness. No one will come to give you your happiness. There is a topic that I did, that how do you get the happiness? Life is a journey, and life has tremendous conflicts. But despite this conflict, you need to learn on how you are going to give yourself the happiness that you require. So when it comes to life, it is you. Each one of us has his own life in his hands. So in his or her hands, and therefore it's always good for us to handle these things very well. So even in the Bible, there is a place where in the book of James chapter 3:18, if you sow bitterness, you will sow bitterness. If you sow gossip, you will sow gossip. If you sow resentment, you will sow resentment. If you sow kindness, you will sow you will sow kindness. If you sow generous, you will sow generous. So all these things are even in the biblical setup. So it's very important for us to emulate that. So in the next topic, I'm going to show you on how to overcome conflicts, or how to deal with conflict one on one. So for those who are new and had not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and make sure that you hit the notification button so that you can be notified when I'm posting a new video. Bye.